All right, Ultra Noops Nation. All right, Ultra Noops Nation. My name is Reed Nelson. This is Izzy Alkafas. This is This Week in Rec, Elite 8 edition. Let's start out Fob 5 versus Rebels. A very good game. Dustin Dupont hits the game winner as time expires. I would suggest guarding him next time. Just food for thought. Take us through the end of the game. Let's start with your pickpocket of Joe Apple. That was about, 90 seconds left?
No, it was that was like 18 seconds left.
Okay, so about 18, like I said.
Yes. Well, at the end of the game, it was we had the ball. Johnny got called for a backcourt, over and back. He stepped on the line. I didn't see it. I think you might. Did you get it on video?
I had the video, but I wasn't that far to the right.
Okay. So apparently he stepped on the line, and then they inbounded it to Apple, and he kind of held the ball out from, to shield it away, and I just kind of snuck behind him.
The crafty vet that you are.
I think he was trying to find me because I disappeared on him. I just kind of went low and did a little sneak attack. Picked the ball off, and he fouled me, and I went to the line as clutch as always and missed the front end of the 1-on-1. Game tied up, and I'm not sure. I was kind of watching Ryan Samuelson just in case he drove. I was going to pin his shot into the backboard. I didn't get the chance to. Because he
would have.
But yeah, absolutely. I mean, just like I've done how many times in the past. I guess we were just shadowing too much. He told me the whole time he was going to pass this to Dustin. So Dustin was standing sunny range, which was roughly 30 to 35 meters away from the
long shot.
And Dustin put it up. He said, he did not think it was good at all. And nothing but net.
So the Rebels win. They will advance to take on Menace, who defeated the Muskies tonight. Now, I actually wanted to make one point. The Rebels only turned the ball over 4 times.
Not true.
Samuelson, 15 points on 4 of 5 from the field.
Your statistician said they turned the ball over 4 times, but that's absolutely not true.
I think he had you guys at like 13, so I think he's tracking.
It was 4 to 8, and it was wrong.
4 to 8?
On both cases. We had more than 8, and they had more than 4.
Okay. Agree to disagree on that. Guess your stats. Mr. Can't never get your stuff right.
Guess your facts.
Menace, we're being surrounded here, I think. We're going to get attacked by this guy over here.
Look at hyenas going.
This guy
It's like sharks.
This guy was actually making me legitimately nervous.
He's like.
It's like hiding behind the pole here. Okay, is Omar Helmy the most improved player in rec this season? I'm serious.
No. Omar
used to be a liability. Now he's a good player.
I don't think he was a liability. He took a lot of bad shots.
Like a year and a half ago.
He just wasn't used to the game, and he took a lot of bad shots. But I think the talent, he's more aggressive now because he's more comfortable. I guess he's not the most improved. I guarantee there's somebody more improved than Omar. But he still has a tendency to take bad shots at bad times and forces things. So I can't give him that label. But he's definitely come a long way. I'll agree there.
Menace defeats Muskies 69-61. I had a chance to speak with Kevin Chase, GM of Menace, or co-GM of Menace. Here's Kevin. All right, UH Nation, I'm here with Kevin Chase. Menace defeats Muskies tonight 69-61. You guys 20 of 22 from the free throw line.
Yep, just check the stats.
That doesn't hurt, does it?
No. I had one season in Bloomington last year where I think I almost shot 90% personally. So if we're hitting 20 of 22, I can probably get to the line 4 times a game. I think I only missed 1, so that means the rest of the team only missed 1, and we got a pretty good shooting team. So from the free throw line, and we dialed it in today, got to the line where we needed to, got the calls we needed. But 20 to 22 is impressive. You don't see that very often in rec of a team clearing 90% when they're shooting that volume of free throws.
Izzy mentioned your game resembled that of a pickup ball basketball game. Talk a little bit about the pace of your games.
It was a pickup ball style game, most certainly. We had a good matchup with whoever was trying to guard Caleb because of his length, his speed. We tried to get him in the open court and then spread it out a little bit, especially when we started talking about that to make sure it wasn't as clustered and or people thinking it was a one-on-one gun show. Eventually, we kind of figured it out in a couple possessions of how to run a back cut through there. But it was a really good-looking rat ball game, to be quite honest.
Love how I think you're the only person I know who uses the term rat ball.
Oh, yeah, rat ball. It's an old term. I'm an old guy. Come on, I just turned 34.
So Menace or Malice, I don't know.
It's
I know
Menace.
it is Menace, but is it the same franchise as Malice was
No.
a couple seasons ago?
No Briggs, no Calvin Bella. All it
So-
really is the Helmy brothers that are
So this is the second season of Menace.
correct.
First playoff victory, because you didn't win a playoff game last year.
We made it to the playoffs. We didn't win it, and it's not our first playoff win. We've now won 3 in a row.
This
was
season.
the third
This
playoff.
season.
Yeah,
So,
correct.
playing the Rebels next week. Obviously, your toughest matchup.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about what you're going to try to do, and we haven't seen Ryan Jansen yet this postseason. Are you guys preparing for them not to have him? Are you preparing for it, or?
I would say you're an idiot if you ever are playing the Rebels and you haven't seen him in any playoff game yet and you're expecting him not to be there, because more than likely he will be there. And if he doesn't show up, whatever. I'm planning and we're planning for him to be there. You got to always expect, especially in a Final Four game, that the team's going to have everybody present. So we're not planning for that. I think we got the size to keep up with their bigs. I'm not worried about that. It'll be curious. We got to talk about how we're going to deal with Dupont and RSAM. RSAM's having a monster year, and he's well-deserved of his MVP recognition. I think, personally, he should be the MVP because of the amount of points that contributes to the Rebels. The only knock on him for that is because it is a loaded team. But looking at what he's doing to their scoring average compared to previous seasons, definitely they're not that. Rebels are going to win by 8, and it's not going to look close. They've had some games where they're blowing teams out, and it's, I think, definitely due to him. So it's going to be an interesting guard situation with those two. Kloby's always a beast in the middle. We can't leave Ferber open on the offensive glass to get some easy putbacks. Tonight we kind of had a couple transition plays not go our way by losing our guy. So we got to make sure we don't do that in this team, especially on the offensive glass.
Well, and I don't know if you saw the opening game tonight, but Dustin was able to hit a wide open 3, albeit from NBA range, because RSAM was double teamed, but almost triple teamed in a way. They were not going to let him take a shot, and that, him being there allowed
Right.
Dustin to hit a wide open shot,
Sure.
and Dustin hit the shot, but RSAM got him open. So.
Yeah, and that's one of the things we got to look at, just being smart with our man D. If that's how we would choose to play, and I don't see why we would want to go zone against that, because that would be the dumbest thing you can do. They got some good offensive talent that can shoot threes. Epple can hit an open 3. Magnuson's playing with them, right?
Well, he's on the team, but I don't know if he'll be here next week. I would assume he'll make it, but he didn't make it this week, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, if he's going to be there, he can hit the corner 3 too as well. He runs that baseline really well, so you got to watch him on the offensive glass. They got enough shooters on that team where you can't Jansen, you can't leave him at the top of the key. That's like a free throw for the guy. So we got to make sure to just contain our guy, not get lost. We're going to expect the game to be extremely physical, and we just can't let them get those huge leads via bad defensive plays.
Well, they're beatable. I mean, 5-5 almost had them tonight. Iron 5.
That's what I
so
heard, yeah.
we'll see. It'll be good. It'll be an interesting matchup. So.
Yep. Looking forward to it. It's like I said, it's always fun to play against Ferber and Kloby. There's going to be a physical game, and everybody's preparing for it. So I'm ready. Thank
you, Kevin Chase. Appreciate your time today.
Yep. See you.
That was Kevin Chase of Menace. Talk about this game. You sat on the Menace's bench for the whole thing.
Yeah, it was such an odd game. It had a very pickup ball mentality. Like, the theme was pickup ball.
They all had like undershirts that said pickup ball.
It was weird. Shot goes up, rebound. Caleb Carlson runs down the floor, 1-on-3, puts up a contested shot, misses it. Then whoever, pick your muskie.
Zach McRae.
Pick your muskie out of a hat, would run down the court and then do their little thing, put up a shot or turn the ball over. Then they'd come back the other way. There was probably a sequence of 8 to 10 possessions where there wasn't a single pass. It was the weirdest thing. You watched the game.
I saw some of it, yeah.
Yeah, from like the 7-minute mark to the 2-minute mark, it was literally just a track meet. It was Fridley pickup ball. If you come to Fridley's pretty much any day of the week, you would have seen Muskie's Menace.
They just happened to be wearing jerseys. Menace have any shot against the Rebels? Who were without Ryan Jansen again tonight, mind you.
Yeah, Ryan, maybe he's over Rec. He's over it. Maybe it's too easy for him.
Maybe.
Do they have a chance? I didn't think Fob had any chance, like 0% chance. And Fob technically should. I mean, we played a perfect game. So if anybody on Menace watched us play, they should mirror our game plan. I mean, we played a perfect game. Outside of a few turnovers, we couldn't have played any better defensively.
Gorillas lose 20 points to Blazers. You called this one. Maher only 13 points on 5 of 11. I feel like he made all those 13 like in a little 4-minute span in the second or in the first half. I don't know. My memory's not as good as yours, but he was.
It was rough. I mean,
when I saw 13, I thought that was a mistake, but.
Yeah, I mean, we got some bad statisticians, so I can see how you would think that.
No, we don't.
They're really good. What are we going to do? You know, I'm tired. I'm not good to begin with. And then you throw me in for 200 minutes over the last 3 days. I have a kid. I don't go to the gym. I can't shoot. I can't defend
Hat's
anybody.
on crooked.
My hat's on crooked. I'm tired. You keep me here. You gave me the 6:30, 7:30. You keep me here till 10:30 so I can watch these stupid games with bad basketball. And then you put me through a 20-point loss and a 2-hour wait. Excuse me. There they are.
Big smash.
I'm
comfortably,
not done. I'm not done.
comfortably losing right now to the Shockers.
I'm tired, man.
Okay.
So, just tired. So it was 4 on 5. It was 4 on 5. The Gorillas played the Blazers 4 on 5. I was tired. And Helmy had a bum knee. His knee is swollen. Doctor told him not to play on it. He gutted it out anyways.
Oh.
Trey Sales, by the way, Trey Sales, T-R-A-Y-S-A-I-L-S. LS, Trey Sales, according to Jake, which was very. Did you read the message board?
Oh, yeah.
That was good. He was out tonight with a bruised thigh.
Injury report. Doubtful. Thigh bruise.
Matt Johnson, who for the Barracudas, who's about 5'10",
130.
If his jersey after the game, he's probably like 135. Okay. Shouldered him into the thigh on Tuesday.
Okay.
He gutted it out yesterday, and he was out of commission tonight. He just couldn't walk. How? I mean, that is marshmallow soft, is it not? I mean, that is the softest shit I have ever heard.
I'm not going to judge anyone for, he's coming off a torn ACL,
It's sad. It's sad. I love you, Trey, but you threw us to the wolves. Hey, we fought. But that's just not. I mean, it's not a teammate that you. I mean, you should fight. You should fight it. It's a playoffs. Get it together. It's a bruise.
Blazers look good. Let's just leave it at that. I like their chances next week for a potential another brand new rec champion. So they will play what appears to be. To play for? Will he sit out?
No.
And what's your guess? He'll play for who? You were going to say Shockers. I saw the yes.
I think Shockers. I think he'll feel that they deserved it more, and they have, and they need him more. He's a bigger piece to that puzzle. Obviously, Ethan and Zhao could probably carry the team a little bit, but the Blazers, I think, overall are just stronger, and the Shockers play better team basketball. It's aesthetically pleasing. The Blazers are not. So I would probably play with the Shockers, but who knows? Who knows? These kids these days, you don't know what they're thinking.
All right, sir. Go home and get some sleep.
Trey Sales. Billy Elwell played 6 weeks with a broken hand, and you sat out tonight with a thigh bruise. See you next week.